Kawira Mwagaza has pleaded not guilty to the 7 counts brought against her. Her defense team, led by lawyer Elisha Ongoya, has urged the senators to base their decision on the substantial evidence being presented before the Senate. The proceedings of the Senate are currently ongoing. I want us to cross over and listen to the proceedings right now.
Paragraph 14.
In fact, I would love you to read that paragraph for the Senate.
That we further made a peculiar discovery that Beijing League Company Limited was not affiliated to the Chinese government, nor did it have any physical registered offices in China.
15.
Further, while in China, we were taken through a tour by officials of Beijing League Company Limited to several manufacturing plants as follows. And he has listed Huawei.
You don't have to read all that?
Yes.
Can we proceed to paragraph 17 appearing at 103?
That all these discoveries were made in the course of a reconnaissance mission in China.
Now, Mr. Mawira, this is a person who traveled to China.
Yes.
Made their own investigations and discoveries. They confirm, okay, that the people who invited them, they do not manufacture, neither do even have a physical address in China.
According to the sworn affidavit.
Do you have any other evidence to the contrary?
Of what happened in China, maybe the videos that we played here, that they visited different manufacturing plants in China.
Yes, but the gentleman who traveled and had the benefit of meeting the individuals in China confirms, one, that these people do not have any affiliation with the Chinese government.
I said according to the sworn affidavit, yes.
Yes. That again, that whereas they represented themselves as people who were affiliated with the government, did not even manufacture or own this.
Absolutely. That is a feed for other current events happening at the Senate right here in Kenya's capital, Nairobi, where the leader of majority and Mitungo MCA, that is Evans Mawira Karia, who is also the mover of the motion, is being grilled regarding the impeachment of Meru Governor Kawira Mwagaza. We shall be continuing to bring you up to date with what is happening. But earlier on, Paul Kirobi filed this report regarding the impeachment of Kawira Mwagaza.
When viewed against the fact that the governor has already been convicted of contempt of court. The Honorable Kawira Mwagaza, how do you plead to the 7 charges? Guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
The battle for political survival by Meru Governor Kawira Mwagaza shifted to the Senate as the defense team led by his lawyer Elisha Ongoya urges the lawmakers not to impeach the first-time governor elected on an independent ticket, basing the impeachment on matters that are not weighty. While defending the governor, Elisha told senators that they reached out to the county assembly to present their evidence, but they were put off.
And this evidence that the governor has presented here, where was it before the assembly that undertook the first impeachment process? The Hansard of the assembly will bear the governor out. That the governor's legal team went before the assembly with this evidence and asked the speaker of the assembly, direct us on how we present this evidence before you. And the speaker of the assembly ruled that both the legal team and the governor herself were, in parliamentary parlance, strangers.
While representing his submissions before the Senate, Meru County Assembly lead Council Mudhomi Thiankolu urged senators to send the governor packing as she has allegedly not demonstrated leadership qualities by insulting other leaders.
Does that musical performance talk about the previous impeachment proceedings, the lyrics?
It does.
Those lyrics, do they show a person who learned anything from the previous impeachment?
I can state that it doesn't.
Another pressing matter that has arisen pertains to the pending case in the High Court of Meru. Some senators have expressed their opinions on the matter, with Mombasa Senator Faki Mohammed stating that impeaching the governor this time could subject her to double jeopardy.
The county secretary, according to the judgment and according to the ruling, was found to be guilty of contempt. and the matter is still ongoing. The punishment has not been meted. Now, isn't that subjecting the governor to a double jeopardy?
What is in court is the question of sentencing. The question of liability is settled. The only other thing that is in court is the question of purging the contempt. So there is no question of double jeopardy. As a matter of fact, Mr. Speaker, the rule of double jeopardy does not apply to proceedings of impeachment.
Today, the leadership of Meru County presented their case along with the witnesses who have accused Governor Kawira Mwagaza of gross misconduct, practicing nepotism, and violating county bylaws. In response, Governor Mwagaza pleaded not guilty to the 7 charges brought against her. Tomorrow, the embattled governor will be defending herself before the plenary. This second impeachment attempt is different as compared to the first one, where the governor's case was subjected to an 11-member committee. Paul Kirobi, TV 47, Nairobi.